Hey guys, welcome back. Drip Coach here with Drip and Farm for Poverty, where we don't trust, we verify, and operate with integrity and transparency. Today, diving into a short clip from Lark Davis, where he's talking about basically the pump that we're seeing in altcoins and how there is a massive opportunity right now, but also how the crypto cycle could be changing right before our eyes. So stay tuned.
Every minute you wait, Bitcoin climbs higher. The difference between success and regret? Taking action now. At Drip2BTC, you get more than just Bitcoin. You get growth, security, and peace of mind. Buy Bitcoin, deposit it, and watch your future transform. No risk, no reward. Start earning at Drip2BTC.com.
All right, if you're not familiar with Lark Davis, he has a much bigger channel than me, been around for a while, does some decent TA as well as updates on crypto news, things of that nature. And there's a clip I want to play in here from him where he is talking about altcoins based off some stuff he saw on X. So let's dive into that.
Is apparent despite every metric pointing to up. Agreed. Now look at this. This is the XRP chart. It's up 300% or something the last few weeks. We are starting to see major movements across altcoins. Like a lot of the old retail guys downloaded Coinbase app a few weeks ago and they just bought the coins they already had, they knew about. They didn't look at anything. Oh, what's I'm gonna buy? I'll buy some XRP and Cardano because that's what I had last cycle. Max bid. It's been nuts. But even with all the relentless insanity of XRP, it's still not back to its all-time high.
That's actually where I want to start right there, is because I mentioned that in one of my other videos. I think it was here, Altcoin Portfolio, or maybe this one, I don't know. But basically the same thesis of what Lark Davis said. People just downloaded the Coinbase app and then saw whatever they had last time and hit max bid and bought. And that's what I mentioned in this video, or more so what Virtual Bacon mentioned, is they're going to come to their Coinbase app. And this is literally what the homepage looks like. These are the top assets. And they're going to see whatever is cheap. Dogecoin, let me buy some of that. Cardano, let me buy some of that. XRP, because it was under $1 or right at $1 before, and they bought. And that's what retail is doing. So right after Thanksgiving, after the Trump won the election, all this stuff, Bitcoin took off to 100K. Definitely after it broke from the 70s to the 90s, people started talking about crypto again. And then that made people go like, oh, I think I got, an account on crypto.com, or I got an account on Coinbase, or I forgot about this, or whatever. Even my family mentioned it as well. So they log back in and they see some stuff and they're like, well, let me throw a couple bucks in here. Let me see if I can remember how to do this, blah, 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 blah. And then we see those typical alts rally because of that simple nature. That's why I forgot what H bar was at before, but I had that in my portfolio and you can see it in here. Where the hell did it go? It was like up 164% in the last couple days. In not Aptos, there's another one that's up 100 some odd percent. Like, there's no rhyme or reason, because no fundamentals or anything has changed. It's just a simple fact of the way that crypto market flow dictates how the money flows into Bitcoin first. People get excited about crypto, and then the retail piles in and they see tokens like Cardano. And this is up now a 4x just over the past, I think it's like maybe 1 month. A little less than a month. There we go. Let's throw that up there. So XRP up 400%, Cardano up 276%. So look at all these crazy pumps, 700% on H bar, just in the last 30 days. And there's, again, no rhyme or reason except for exactly what Virtual Bacon said and exactly what Lark Davis just said. They just get their app, they log back in, and then they just start throwing money at whatever they see that's cheap, or that they had from last cycle, or that, they remember. Like, they're like, oh, that sounds familiar. What was that Link token? Where is that? Like, Link even pumped as well. So the opportunities are here, but you cannot chase the FOMO. Like, look at this. It's just all green. Just if you try to chase any of this, you're going to get wrecked. So that's why I said make your allocation and go accordingly and take your profits, because pretty much everything's going to pump. But if you're trying to get out of one and get into another, then you may be buying the top on that. So be careful. Let's go back to the next clip in here.
Period. And for the first time in 4 years, crypto's very, very exciting. Crypto's always fun, right? But this is like, holy shit, it's time for big money to be made in the market in a very short amount of time, over the next 3, 6, 12 months if we're super lucky, okay? This is the total three, so this excludes Bitcoin and Ethereum. Then I prefer the total 3 here. I understand some will just like to use the total 2, which just excludes bit, but anyway, whatever. So this actually just came back up to retest this right here. You can see resistance, 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 taken out. So this is the $1 trillion mark, and I know we're currently in the process of retesting that here. Last weekly candle did close above it. Let's see what this current weekly candle can do. But a major move here has happened for the total cap of all crypto coins, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, only 15% higher, and we have new high breakouts for all altcoins combined. That is the kind of move that when it happens, like it happened back here, that when it happens, we see huge markups following. This is the breakout and markup period for altcoins beginning. They lag behind Bitcoin. Bitcoin breaks out first. Bitcoin has this markup period first. Then altcoins follow, often in a very dramatic way, to be honest. This is the total market cap, excluding the top 10. So this is the others chart, also on a major, major breakout here. What's interesting to note, look at this, the RSI hasn't even got overbought yet. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Despite all of that, we were so far down. We were in so much pain for such a long time. We haven't even got overbought yet, man. That's crazy. Anyway, look at this. Downtrend, starting all the way back here in the peak of 2021. Okay, got our second peak here in 24. Guess what? That downtrend line was broken last week. Higher, higher, dramatically higher for a wide variety of your altcoin bags. Even
So TLDR, that was just some technical analysis. And the point being is that we are in altcoin season and your bags will pump if you play this right. Now, the thing is, we have no idea when this cycle will end for altcoins, how it will shape up, especially with retail. Will there be more ETFs launched? You know, what's the status with government legislation and regulation? Like a lot of things can keep this well into, like he said, the 12-month run. A lot of things could shorten this into 6 months, 3 months. But the point is, we're here now. And if you do this right and you don't fuck this up, you have a massive opportunity. So let's take a look at the portfolio real quick in here. Speaking of, I think the small one is definitely kind of not working out too well due to smoking chicken fish. Not to say that's bringing down the bag. See, it's down a total of $8.50, 3%. My virtual bacon portfolio, the one I actually bought and did on screen, we're up almost 50%, 40%, not almost, sorry, 40% on that one. So these are all alts, and there was no real TA done with this. Like I told you guys, I just looked at the top 100. I remembered some of these from last cycle. Looked at that one website, Live Coin Watch, and looked specifically at ones that had a large gap in their all-time high and that they had been around for a while. These are what Raoul Pal would call dino tokens. And going strictly again on virtual bacon's logic of this is where retail will pile in. It has nothing to do, I forgot about that clip he mentioned in here, it has nothing to do with fundamentals. I know a lot of people get married to the tech after you've been in for this for a while, but I had to divorce myself from that, like especially saying, oh yeah, meme tokens, they have no fundamentals, and you know, why can't we have real utility? That shit does not matter. And I had to understand that and wreck myself and lose a lot last cycle. Only thing that matters, especially during the bull run, is hype and people gambling, essentially. So that's why you can make money if you play this right. So it's not too late to get in, by no means at all. Like this altcoin run will still go up. I believe we might see some pullback at the end of the year. And then again, like Raoul Pal said, during tax harvesting season. Also, you'll see a pump probably during the inauguration time frame. So there will be some highs and lows throughout here. I would just, if you're going to do this, again, stick to the top 100, simply because that's where all of the money flows into, or the bulk of the money flows into, like 95% plus, and create a strategy and a take profit strategy. Like that's the best I would recommend. You can't guarantee you're going to get 3, 5, 7, 10, 100, 1000x. But I believe if you play this right, you can definitely get a 2 to 4, we'll say 2 to 3. And if you have a take profit strategy with any of these, they get like a 50%. Like I could have Gala right now, it's up 50%. I could sell 25% of those tokens right now and collect some ROI on some of these. So I would look at that dollar cost average during the bear market into your blue chips. In here, just kind of buy a bag, figure out what you want, and dollar cost average your way back out, because they will all traditionally pump to some degree, especially if they're on that first. Within the top 50, I'm almost 99% certain those will pump. Top 100, that could sway a little bit, but I think everything for the most part in the top 100 will pump at some stage. Like if you look here, over the last 30 days, how many reds do we have? We have one for the last 30 days. 1, 2, that's fair. That's a stable coin, does not count. That was up 40, it's down 3, so that doesn't count. 1 out of 100. So that's why I said, and it just literally that proves exactly the thesis I told you guys about that. And this is a meme token, right? So taking it with a grain of salt, but the money will flow into this top 100 because that's where it all is. So you had got in, or if you had got in with any of these within the last 30 days, you could have threw a dart at any one of these except for stablecoin or Popcat, and you would have had a chance. I wonder what the average is across all these. Maybe I'll do that in another video. But anyway, the point is the money is there, and do not be chasing shitty cult community tokens and projects that want you to lock up your capital and tell you you're going to percent daily in a shit token that they make out of thin air. Focus on this, and literally you can see it in the charts. The numbers don't lie that you can make money in here. You're not going to get rich, but at least you won't get wrecked. All right, that's all I got. Smash that HBO special, help a brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below, and until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya. Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? Spritz Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.